It's a Saturday and windy morning. It's a cow out there. Man, this is not a good place. Let me go to the School of Sciences. So finish this mandazi. This tip says me. Oh my goodness, man. Okay, here's the thing. Today I've decided to just trade forex for some reasons, and and I said have created an account, a real account, not a demo account anymore. I now want to trade. Yeah, I'm literally risking my money in this thing. Now I have refrained from trading AUD, that is Australian dollar, and CHF, that is Swiss franc, I think. Yeah, it's Swiss franc. CHF. So I've refrained from placing a buy trade. No, not buy, but sell trade. Why? The spreads are crazy. Like, I have a spread of almost 45 pips. Yeah, and you can't tell me that I'll place a trade there. Why? Right now I'm aiming for small trades. Yeah, I'm hunting for small trades with low spreads, right? Such that now I can, yeah, and I don't have a strategy, but I have this general strategy. If the trend is going down, yeah, and people are buying, I'm going to sell. Okay, such that, because I have established that whenever many people are buying, you sell, and whenever people are selling, you buy. That's the standard of it. That's the standard. Most people will lose money. That's standard, and you can't convince me otherwise. The spreads are crazy. That's why I've just decided, okay, let me just close the laptop, and okay, let me just refrain. You'll come back later and identify another pair that you can trade. But right now, I've decided, okay, let me just not go with it. So here is Team Cell Nini. You see the track. It's from Team Cells. It is going to our place. So it's moving from Eldoret to my hometown. Wow. And do you know the transaction? Anyway, do you know Elbagon is in Nakuru County, and we are in Uasin Gishu County. Yeah, in Eldoret. Yeah, it will take about many hours before that truck reaches the destination. I could have asked for a ride to go to Elbagon. If I could be moving home right now, I could have simamisha the truck and tell them, okay, so you move me from here to home. Junajua actually munenda kwetu. Like, the factory is near our place. It's just a walking distance. will take you about 10 minutes, and then you reach that factory. Yeah, if you go with a border, it will be 3 minutes and you are there. Yeah. So I'm happy to see them. By the way, if I ever encounter one when I'll be going at home, or even I will not go home with that truck. I'm going home with my own car, my Volvo XC90. Yeah, I'm going home with that truck, or even with that machine. There's so much wind out here, but but I hope that my audio is clear, because I trust it is clear. Now, see, I've said that I wanted to take a trade, I wanted to trade because I felt okay. I think I've stayed for long without doing anything in forex. Let me just trade my real account, so that it puts me in common sense, or even it brings me into sense, so that I start being careful and start taking good care of whatever I'm doing. Now, we may agree that forex is a volatile market, and anything can go wrong anytime. All right. Now, the issue comes where I now have to honestly, I'm trying to as much as possible to. Right now, I think I have a. Okay, today it occurred to me that I need to take a trade. Okay, I think something occurred in my mind. I was like, by the way, see, the other day, okay, did I talk about this the other day? I talked about forex. Whenever you place a trade, you can take profit or have a loss without necessarily having a take profit and stop loss. I was like, I tried this. I bought a pair. I traded a pair where it was moving up, and I decided, okay, let me buy and then close in the middle of it, so that I see if there will be a balance change. Guess what? I got it. I was successful in that trade, and was like, by the way, kumbe forex is not that complicated. It is just buying. You just ensure that you have entered into the right moment, And then the question that I was trying to ask myself: why do people place stop loss and take profit? I was like, apana, I must figure out what is happening. Why? And the other day, while I was recording the diary, I established that if you just buy, regardless of wherever the currency will go, the trade will always remain active. Even if it is in 2027, the trade will remain active until you close it. That's the only point that's so. Unless you unless you manually place a stop loss or even a take profit, that's the only point where that I need to move to another place, man. Honestly, I can't struggle with that. It's choking me. So I was saying, a trade cannot stop until you manually set that way. You can stop a trade directly, like stop, or even stop trade with this profit, stop trade with these negatives. Okay, actually, consciously, what I was doing is that I was just training to trade. And remember, me, I usually don't learn in the first place. What I do is that I expose myself first to that thing, and then after a while it will come to me, hiya, kumbe, that's pretty sure that nothing like common sense will make sense to me. Yeah, common sense. Therefore, I have to figure out, I have to stay for some time until it now makes sense why I did that. Okay, that's how my brain functions, and I've come to learn, actually, I've come to appreciate that. So, that's how it works, by the way. The other day, I established that if you just place a trade, even if it goes negative, at some point, give it time, it will go back to positive. I was like, that's a good position. That's a good position, by the way. Anyway, let me check this SL1. It's a lecture room. Okay, you can see that this is SL1. There's a lot of papers and whatever. You can see someone left their cape here. This is a whiteboard. You can see the glasses are broken when there was maandamano, there was chaos in this school. But it's been a while since I came here. It's been a while. It's really been a while. I know I don't mind coming here and just paying a visit. In fact, I was to come behind this building and record my nini there because of the wind. So, yeah. It's not to record in a peaceful place. Place. Alright. So I need where's the wind? I'm looking at the direction of the wind. I think it won't affect me here so much, like so much. And I'm fearing, the reason why I'm fearing not staying here, is someone might enter this room and hear something what I have to say. Now, let me just go back to whatever I was saying. I, as much as possible, try to, whenever I have an exposure to something, just give yourself a break, a very long break, maybe even a long break. And now it depends with the pressure that I have that moment. Now, see, the one thing that I establish is if you just open a trade at a certain point and you leave it there, you leave it there, okay? You just leave it there. After a while, come back and start to reason. Actually, it will happen so unconsciously that I'll not even be looking at the charts. I'll be like thinking about it somewhere too. I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, why did I do that? And why can you buy a position and you cannot lose in this area? I was like, by the way, do you think that it now makes sense? I need to have a strategy. I'm trading fair value gaps. Anyway, my point is, my brain usually, when you give it exposure, it will just figure out why. That's common sense to it. Remember, the other day I was talking about the four figures. In Form 1, we were just taught some four figures, how to read four figures. Yet, at that moment, my brain did not figure out how these things work. Like, I was trying as fast as possible, tried hard work, I tried smart work if it worked, but it failed. I was like, my brain is not getting it. I said, let it go. You'll get it at some point. And do you know, this was very unconscious. This was not a deliberate action that I did. I was like, me, I just can't continue to struggle with this. I was like, done. After a while, in Form 2, we were taught some four figures, how to read four figures. Logarithms. Actually, for that matter, logarithms. That's when my brain started to connect. But again, it disconnected. It's like, wachana nayo. And that's when I got a 06 in my mathematics paper. 06%. After that, in the third term, remember this is almost in first term. Yeah, it was in first term before, because the second term is when the academic clinic was happening, and that's when my mom came and knew that I had a 06 in the mathematics paper. In that term is when without even someone telling me how to use logarithm tables, I got it right. Imagine I got one sum right, and I was like, I know how to read logarithm tables and four figures. We used to call it four figures. That's when it occurred to me, man, kumbe this thing is very easy. Yet my brain was not comprehending at that time. I came to appreciate, it's not about the nini, it's not about me, it's about the brain and how it works. My brain specifically. Expose it one time, maybe two times, and three times, it will connect every information and it will make sense of all of it. And I've been slowly establishing how forex works, so that in my brain I'm sure, okay, even if someone else comes here and tells me, and remember, this is something that is tested. I've gone to prove that whatever my brain has given me, whatever my thought process has given my thought product has given me, it is right. Okay, and by right I mean it is verifiable, such that even if someone else comes and gives me stories, me, I won't listen to them. My brain is not convinced that they are talking the truth. I find truth for myself. So the first thing that I established in forex, if you place a trade, whether you and forget about it, it will still run until the end of the moment and the end of the world. The end of the time, maybe it will continue, like it will ever continue. You only need to now, this is when I have established. It was actually the day before yesterday. I was like, let me just log into my TikTok, and I was like, someone was talking about you can take profit of something. You can take a profit from a trade halfway. And I was like, that's not the idea I'm here for. What I'm getting from this video is that you can stop, or even you can take profit when you see that it is going up. It has covered my expenses. That is it has covered my spread, and it has gone beyond. Take profits. Then you don't need to place a stop loss and take position. Okay, stop loss and take profit. It's because, okay, let me just explain. This is how I thought after watching many videos of trading forex, that you must put a stop loss and take profit. I was like, okay, so you must take you must place that in any. You must put a stop loss and take position. Now it occurred to me, they are there just to manage their risk. Okay, remember, I say you place a trade right now, you buy or even you sell, and it goes in a buy position. Do you know you are going for a loss? And the more it goes further, the more you lose from your account. Why? That's how it works. That's what I've come to understand. The stop loss is just there to manage the risk. Manage the risk, because if it goes too far, bye to your account, because you are blowing it. I can tell you for sure, you are going to blow it. You are going to blow your account if you just let it go, or even take your position. And Remember, as it goes further and further, the opposite of what you had. It's more of, forex is not about prediction, but it's more of it's like a prediction, but in a good way. Okay, using the strategy that you have, or you are employing, or you have employed, that is what will happen. So you are likely to get the notion, or even you are likely to get the you are likely to get more loss if it goes to the opposite direction. And that means you cannot focus, you are likely to lose. Okay, that's the point. I'm processing something, that's why my thought process is not okay. But yeah, that's the point, bro. So I've established that, and now after watching many videos, I established that there's a spread. And whenever we are talking about spread, a good spread should be about at least 5 to maybe at most 15 pips. Okay, 15 pips. Now today is when everything now makes sense in forex. I was trying to understand, okay, what happens in this forex? What is this stop position? Must you put it? It was actually difficult to comprehend, and right now I have the full picture of how these things work. Stop loss, take position is there, it is making sense, and it is all making, like, I know how forex now you can trade forex literally. Now where I'm stuck is the strategy. Now this is where I need to employ my reading pattern reading skill. Yeah, this is where I need now to employ it, so that I now can know this is going to this point, at this point this way it goes, at this point this way it goes. So that's how I have understand now. I was actually to place a trade today with my real money, but I have refrained from that because of the spread. I was like, apana, that's not a good option. Don't go with that. 45. Do you know 45 pips what that means? It means a lot. It means a lot, bro. Hey, bro, apana. I just can't let that happen, because honestly, I'm not willing to lose. I'm willing to win. Okay. If you see a losing position, just watch out now. You figure out which position you can get right now, so that you get profit. Now, I think I'm done. Okay, I'm done. No, I'm not done. So this way I need to employ my tactics, then I'll be able to win in forex. So that's what I'm missing. Okay, it was one thing that was just blocking me from placing that trade. The spread, bro. The spread. That was what has just actually has enabled me to just, okay, that's what has made me change my mind. Don't place that trade. Wacha nayo for now. You figure out, when you get internet, you figure out what to do next. Otherwise, for now, I'm here just watching. Now I'm going to change my broker. By the way, I was actually looking at the FX Pesa. Right now I want to figure out or even check akina xness. Xness is what I see most people use, but I'm refraining from doing that right now. I've just actually created my account with my old name, because that's the only one thing that I have right now. That yeah, my point is, I want to get an account that is going to be verifiable with my documents. When will I change my name from to that one? I don't know, but anyway, I'll know what to do. I think like I know what to do, and something will just come up and I'll change my name. But that's only promise. That's a promise that I've given myself. Anyway, for now, I'll go back to the screen and see which pair I can trade that has a small spread. When I figure out which is the best pair that I can list them, and then check their spreads. Okay, and after that I'll now go back to my verifying strategy. I go back to how many people are buying, how many people are selling. Use that to your advantage. I use FX book to check the sentiments, where I have to, okay, so the people are buying, so I'm going to sell. I'm looking for now for sell positions, and life continues, and my forex life will just be amazing. I understand that there will be some I understand that there will be some profits, and at times, few times, there will be some losses. So I understand that. Okay, winning is your long-term game, but losing, you're going to lose. You're going to lose, man. You're going to lose. So anyway, and follow the trend. Please don't buy whenever the trend is going down. Please. Yeah, that is what I'm using to verify the nini. Just follow the trend. And is it going down? Yes, it is. Then wacha nayo. Then if it is going down, just find nini. Now, this is actually the method that I'm using right now. If I see the trend is going down and people are taking long positions, I am actually looking for short position, because that is verified. People are going for short, people are going for long, and it's going for short, and the trend is going down. Use your common sense. Why are people selling? See, they don't know what they are doing. And remember, as many people buy, okay, many people lose in forex. That's standard. Majority or even the masses usually lose. So you must follow you just make sure that you have verified that whatever you're doing is correct and the market is going down. Okay, and you are going to take profit from that. So that being said, I am done. So the pips, I'm worried about that. So I'm going to try xness. If it provides a good spread, I think that's it. Like, I'm going to take a position in xness. Like, I'm going to already have opened an account, so I'm going to just verify my account, and I'll be done. By then I'll be done. So 27 minutes. Now let me talk about something that is current in my life right now. We had some visitors on Monday. Now, having visitors on Monday, remember they are going to stay for a while and then leave. So they are leaving right now. I have left them there in the house unattended. Remember, the roommate has done, I don't know where they are, but they are not in the house. So I've left them to do what they do best. And I'm like, okay, you are leaving the house that way. Remember, I have a habit. I have a habit. I usually record my diaries in the mornings, and my day continues. You cannot just come and interrupt my schedule. But I could have moved out with my laptop. Honestly. But I have no charge here. It's 34%. I should consider now going back. I think it's wise to just yeah, to go back to the house, because honestly you are leaving visitors with your life. Remember, my bag is there, so, and my belongings, and I have a feeling that by the way, did I talk about this? So yesterday was not possible for me to move out. That's why I've woken up with some psych to just trade forex. I'm going back to the charts and I'm going to trade. Trust me, I'm going to trade. I think I'm gonna stay with the charts, or even I'm going to trade, or even I'm going. Ouch! Ouch! Hairs, armpits hairs. So my point is, it was not possible for me to move out yesterday, so I did not do something right, so I must now do something today right. To be more. Yeah, I'm waiting for the right moment so that I have to trade forex. Patience is key here out. So this one, yesterday is when I decided to just now start giving content with value in my social media. So yeah, I've been all that today and yesterday. Yeah, at the end of it all, I'm looking for money, at least 20,000 Kenyan shillings. I move out and I'll be happy. I'll be a happy person because I know I'm winning. In the long game, I'm winning. I am winning. Therefore, yeah, once I get the 20,000, by the way, 20,000 is enough for me right now for the next 2 months, bro. Do you know? Yeah, I'll have figured out what's my path, but I'm not worried right now. I know where I can get money is through selling unique courses online, and 1 and 2 forex, and number 3 selling books. Anything out of that, or even doing affiliate marketing with maybe anything that is related to that, selling courses, maybe referring people to a certain website where they can use AI, okay, with Maximize. So the thing is selling courses online. 2, selling courses. 2, forex. Number 3, selling books. And number 4, maybe selling or even referring people to an AI where they are paying for it, you just get a commission. And even 5, my IT skills. That's the only point that I can get money. Although of course I can get other money from other places, but those are the areas that I know right now can work for me because they align with my talents and even my abilities. So yeah, you now get the point why right now I'm looking at 2 things. I don't want to try many things. Excel, I've actually said Excel. I'm going to, okay, my IT. See, actually I have included my IT in that video. That's the only point that I can get money. My IT skills, forex. So that is enough. And I think I've talked enough. Yesterday, I don't know, by the let me narrate this story. Let me just narrate this story. I started yesterday. I think I came out of the library after recording my video in my TikTok account. Okay, I was like, okay, I think I'm tired and I'm not willing to go back to the library again. So let me do this. Let me come to the house and figure out what I'll do next, because I'm still waiting for me to move out. I even assigned to move out. I know I'll move out. You need not convince me twice. I already know I'm moving out. Now the point that I'm trying to prove, or what I'm trying to get from this, do you know, if I try to do something, I must first validate it. And by that I mean, now I went back to the house, yeah, to take a bath. After taking a bath, I think I decided, okay, let me not stay in this house, because I don't want to stay in this house. Let me just leave and yeah, I don't know where I'm going to, but I'm going to walk. My intuition takes me to the previous house that I was living in. Now, guess who I get? The roommate. Who's the second person in the house? Is her friend that they are living with. I was like, okay, they are living together. Okay, let me stay. I'm here. I have come here to just visit them. I was like, okay, let me just stay here and see what will happen. I don't know why I go to this house, yet I could have opted to go to my GF's place. I was like, apana, you stay here. This when I discover, kumbe, these people are living together, yet they are not on the same page. Yeah, they are not on the same page. And remember, my moving out was not very strategic, was not well thought of. Remember, we were living with this person in good terms. Like, I was adapting, to his style of living. And after a while, after staying here for just some minutes, I think he was planning actually to move out. He was planning to move out. Now, some minutes later, he moves out. He plans his things, takes his laptop, and he moves out. I was like, okay. Now, okay, how do I say this? After conversing with her roommate, I discovered, kumbe this girl has anger issues. There is a way she can manipulate you. She wants things to be done in a certain way. In some ways we are similar, because she's a life path 1. She was born in date 10 February. I actually asked her, and she told me last Monday. Oh, I looked it up and I was like, date 10. That adds up to 10. That is 1. Life path 1, and I'm sure that affects her. So I know for a fact that she's a life path 1, and okay, I'm thinking like her, she's thinking like me. So you can't convince me that anything that she is processing, I haven't processed. I discovered, could be this person needs is a okay. She wants things to be done her way. There's a way that I saw those characteristics. I was like, yeah, you are me, and I am you, and I can see you from far. And remember, I have more experience than her. She doesn't know herself like in that in that dimension. All right. So I'm like, uh, refrain from doing nonsense here. So what I'm doing is just reading her attitude, her personality, her characteristics. I discover, kumbe, she's just like me. I eat maybe twice a day or even once a day. She also does the same. And there's some point where the roommate cooks and she doesn't eat. The food can just be left there, just as how I used to do it. I was like, by the way, now I don't know why I go to that place, but I ate some supper. And remember, I'm the one who bought supper anyway, but that isn't a concern. My concern is they are not at par. At least our relationship was better, but I felt like, okay, I need to move, which was very deliberate, and I didn't know it was the right thing, but yeah, I came to understand that. So after getting the full picture, I'm like, by the way, now I just yearn to just be doing things my own way, in my own space, in my own way, without anyone's interference. Right now, I just want to work hard. I want to work so hard. I just want to live with myself. That's why I'm working so hard. Yeah, so that I can be successful and live alone. Sawa sawa. So that is what matters right now. I went to my GF's place, and small things are what are going to determine the love that you have for each other. There will be some points where her love will just decline because of what you keep on saying. Now, yesterday she had bought some minutes so that she can talk to me, and I was like, Now, I go visit her place yesterday. I just wanted to pay a casual visit. She tells me she had bought some minutes. She asks, but then I didn't really process that question, and she was like, I wanted to call you. Do you know, I unconsciously said no. Like, Neilans actually took her to no. No. I wanted to call you. No. No. Where? Now, this was actually adding insult to the injury. The other day, I tell her, okay, let me watch a movie, good night. Do you know, at 2 p.m., she was like, toxicity is not. No, she posts a meme. She posts a meme. Do you know toxicity is not about someone doing you bad? It is someone. I don't remember the meme, but it was going in that position. But I don't feel attacked that much. But I know, okay, this is what I made. This is the mistake that I did. Okay, so I'll rekebisha the other time. I'll tell her. I'll not show her that I'm busy with other things that are not. Guy, actually dealing with girlfriends is actually a work by itself. Because, women are just like children. Small things just make them angry for no reason. Like something something small can just make them angry. Remember, this is not a good thing that you want to do for them. Yeah, you want to keep them happy, keep their love afloat. But I know this is the right person, though I'm not. There are people who used to post memes, and I used to take it seriously. Like I used to take it personal. But I love this girl. I honestly love Rispa. Like with my heart, with all my heart, because I know she's the one. So I'm kinda lenient with whatever she's posting. I don't feel attacked as much. She's just telling me that my mistakes, and I'll just have to rectify that. I honestly don't have any other option. I have to rectify and treat her as a queen, like she's the priority. She's always the one. Remember, I'm letting her win the war, but I'll be winning the warfare. Okay? At the end of it all, you are gaining more trust from her, and you're winning more love and trust from her. That's how it goes. Yeah, I think it goes that way, and I feel, yeah. I went to her place, and I'm sure I disappointed her again. So this is a second disappointment. Don't let anything by the and it is always okay. The mistakes comes when I'm just saying this. I don't have storage. I remember I'm a more logical person than I am more emotional. So I'll tend to lose that at some point. That's why it is affecting her, and it is making her, yeah, I'm enjoying, but sasa nitaweza kumaintain love. She's lost, and I think you should feel her. You should get her in. I think I should apologize. I should apologize. So every time I'll be apologizing, say sorry. Hey, man, Aki, she has to understand. Aki, plus she can't understand me. I'm more of a logical person than I am. Okay, I love you, but sometimes I'll just be myself. Don't care. Yeah, nonchalant. That's the person that I'll be. Anyway, getting a person who understands you, I think, is a good position. A good partner that understands you. Wow. Being a boyfriend is a work. Okay? And being a father and even a husband is more heavier. More responsibility. Anyway, God help me to give. I wish God helped me to give me wisdom and knowledge to figure out how to handle such situations as a leader, as a good leader. Okay, so yeah, I'm done with my diaries because I'm running out of storage and I don't need to stay here for long. Let me check the house because I honestly am kidogo shaken kidogo. I'm worried. Let me go back to the house and do the rest. So remember, if it can be, I'm not going to church tomorrow again. Remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow, adios.